What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Robert. If it's your first time here, please do me a huge favor by dropping a like on the video and subscribing to the channel. Now, today we're going to be taking a look at the Yeezy 500 High Sumac. Let's start with the box. So, you got your standard Yeezy 500 box, cardboard box with 500 on the top. And on the side here, you've got your sizing tag information. I picked this up in a US men's size 9.5, so there's your tag for reference. A little bit about the release before we get into the shoe. This shoe dropped on Monday, and I was online on Yeezy Supply waiting for that and whatnot, and this was kind of a weird release because we knew it was coming out, but there wasn't a whole lot of talk about it, and we didn't know much about how Adidas was going to handle the release. And that morning, they basically just put it on the Confirmed app. I put in for both the Sumac and the Tactical Orange, and I got them. So yeah, didn't have to worry about Yeezy Supply. I hit on both of these. So it's kind of weird. I don't know why they're doing that. Maybe they're trying to bring hype back to the 500 High. I don't think it's working because I'm of the opinion if you want the hype to come back, make better colorways. But here we have it, the Yeezy 500 High Sumac. Now, as you may have probably can tell, I'm not a fan of this colorway. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. I feel like people hype these shoes up. That is not what I'm here for. This shoe, I will say this, the 500 is known for nice materials, I will say that, and they are pretty comfortable. They don't look like it, but that adiprene midsole is very comfortable. I just don't feel like these colors look well together. I'm not a fan of it, but I will say I'm glad they put red on a Yeezy. Seeing that, I'm like, okay, maybe in the future we'll get some red on a 350 or on a Quantum or something like that. That'll be nice, but I just don't know. Maybe I'm not feeling this particular colorway. But let's go ahead and start with the review. On the lateral side of the shoe, you've got your standard 500 High upper there. But on this one, instead of going with the neoprene they typically go with, they went with the mesh on the upper here, which is pretty nice. I like that. And it's in that kind of brown color, and you've also got this gray suede that runs along the side of the shoe as well as on the eyelets. And in certain lights, it looks like it has a very, very light purple hue to it, but it's pretty much gray. You've also got that navy blue suede that runs the length of the shoe right there, as well as that dark brown rubberized piece that runs the shoe as well. And the gray adiprene midsole there. All right. Like I said, very nice materials on the shoe. Just not a fan of the colorway. But moving around to the toe box of the shoe, you've got that kind of brown or light brown suede there. Very nice suede on the toe box. And moving up from that, you've got that red leather as well as some more of that brown mesh, which is different on this shoe because on the 500 High Slate, for example, they used an entire neoprene tongue. But on this one, they have mesh at the bottom and then neoprene in the middle of the top of the tongue there, which is a little bit different. And obviously, as you can see, they've got those red bungee cord infinity laces there. I'm not a fan of that only because it's kind of hard to get the shoe on a little bit. I guess over time they'll break in, but they did include another set of laces for you right here, your standard laces. All right. That is all for that. Moving around to the actual medial side of the shoe, pretty much the same thing, y'all. Got the brown mesh there, the light gray suede, the navy blue suede. I forgot to mention, above that, there's like a little pipe there. It is 3M that runs along the side of the shoe as well. Yeah, and also you've got that dark brown piece that I mentioned that runs the length of the shoe. Yep, that's about it. All right, now take a look at the heel of the shoe, which is one of the crazier looking parts of the shoe. I know it's kind of a wild shoe anyway, but the back of this looks a little weird to me. It always has. You've got the midsole that kind of runs up the heel there, but you've got that 3 different materials that go all the way up to the ankle of the shoe. So you've got that brown rubberized piece that I mentioned earlier, and then you got the light brown suede, and then above that, you've got that red leather that runs all the way up to the ankle, and you've got more of that mesh around there as well. Just a lot going on in the back of the shoe. All right. Now, take a look at the insole of the shoe. It's kind of that brown color with a light gray Yeezy, well, Ultralight Yeezy Adidas branding there. All right. Okay, and lastly, the outsole of the shoe. You got your standard Yeezy 500 outsole there. Seen one, you've seen them all. I will reiterate, if you haven't tried a 500 on, I highly suggest it. They are pretty comfortable. My favorite 500 is the utility blacks. I wear those like a lot. And the more you wear them, the better they feel. All right, that'll be all, guys, for the 500 high Sumac. Now, as always, before we get into the on feet, I gotta give y'all my final thoughts on the shoe. Now, do I think the 500 high Sumac is a must pick up? I'm gonna say absolutely not. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna disagree. You know, you got your Yeezy fans or whatnot. I love Yeezy shoes, I like Adidas, but just this one is not, it's just not it for me. I can appreciate, like I said, adding the red to the shoe, that's something different and whatnot. But overall, I just don't think the colorway itself would work for me. It wouldn't be something that I would wear all the time. When I look at this though, I automatically think hiking boot for some reason. If I ever go hiking, then I throw these on. But yeah, do I think it's a must pick up? No. I will say, if you can grab them and you want to add them to the collection, go ahead. Only if you can get them for retail or less. Do not pay over retail for this shoe. Do not. They're not worth it. I don't care how nice the materials are. It's just, I don't think this shoe should be over retail. Yeah, as far as the sizing goes, you can go with your normal Yeezy 350 size. I usually wear a 9.5, which is technically a half size up. But I picked these up in a size 10. So I went with a full size up in these, and my toe is literally probably right about, let's say, right about there on the toe. So I think that's because this 500 high, it tends to kind of push your foot forward just a little bit. So I went with a full size up, and they fit a little bit better. Because I bought a 9.5 in the past, and that I could have worn it, but it was like more of an exact perfect fit. So my opinion, half size or full size up is the way to go. All right, that'll be all, guys, for the 500 high Sumac. Comment down below and let me know how you guys feel about this shoe. Did you grab it? How do you feel about the colorway? How do you feel about the 500 high model in general? Do you like it? Do you prefer the lows? Comment down below. I want to know how y'all feel about this, because the 500 high, like I said, the releases have been kind of weird. So I don't know what Adidas is really doing with these shoes. Are they trying to bring the hype back? What's going on? I don't know. But comment down below, let me know what you think. Thank you all for watching. Please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time.